just kept that pressure on Phoenix. One of the best at first quarter points, fourth in the NBA this year, including the postseason.
Phoenix wins the tip.
It's because of how dominant he is with that roll. Ayton had a great shot and another great finish there. They have to come up with an answer for that screen and roll or that 1-2 pin down. His assist numbers are way down because their shot making is down. But you can't compare it to last series, because Portland is a much different defensive team than the Phoenix Suns.
Shot it at 48%, just 25% through the first two games of this series. Booker leaves, Ayton able to finish over Jokic. Mindset here in game 3. We asked him about the comments. He said, look, my team knows I'm a straight shooter. They're used to it, and they usually respond. As Porter Jr. buries the 3.
He said it began spasming on him in the second quarter of Game 1, and it was still problematic throughout Game 2 as Devin Booker hits a fadeaway. Just 9 of 26 from the field for 26 points, guys.
Yeah, Israel, they need him, no doubt, as Booker follows up the miss. Another take, and hits from 3. Confident stroke from one of the league's best scorers.
And you have no time to complain. Look, Chris Paul and this Phoenix Suns team is coming right back at you.
And connecting.
Especially when you're playing against a point guard like Chris Paul.
Well, we saw that as an issue for Denver in Game 2. A couple times they got caught complaining. Porter Jr. sticks the jumper. Have turned this around so quickly with the help of the man with the basketball right now, Chris Paul.
Yeah, James Jones, my teammate in Cleveland and in Miami, made the postseason every single year of his career.
Nice job by Bridges to guide the rebound over to Crowder. Here's Paul left alone, connects on a 3. Israel talked about how important it is for Porter Jr. He shot 54% from 3 in Denver's wins these playoffs, just 23% in their losses. Ayton to the hook. DeAndre Ayton. Off the steal, Porter Jr. had it poked away by Cameron Payne. On the other end, Booker slicing and hitting. Here's Gordon. His 3 rims off. Jokic, the offensive rebound, the putback, and the foul.
Had a training camp with him in Cleveland. He has been such a great pickup for this Phoenix Suns team. Just brings such a defensive presence.
Knows he is putting himself at risk, but wants to be out there, and they need him. Jokic spinning around Šarić, fought through the contact. Good help by Booker, who came over. Here is Booker attacking and finishing.
So many guys that take that ball and go, but they need to be able to see crowds if you're the Denver Nugget defense.
11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Booker. Nice finish there for Monte Morris. Had really struggled through the first 2 games of this series. Šarić got hooked, still finished, plus the foul. Nice crossover there from Morris. Now he's trapped. Rivers with 8 to shoot. Rivers cradles and reverses it home.
You've been getting contributions from Michael Porter Jr., who struggled in Game 2.
Ayton, the offensive rebound, sets up Craig, who cans the 3. The former Nugget. Here comes Paul. Jokic still on the bench. Booker to Craig for 2. 5 straight Torrey Craig points, and Michael Malone needs a timeout. Booker, the only player in Suns history to average 25 or more points in 3 separate seasons. Oh, what a breakdown. Booker, that was poetry. A 7-0 Phoenix run over the last minute and 40 seconds after Denver had cut it to 4. Paul gets the roll, and the Suns have matched their largest lead of the night. It's ballooned back to 13. Just incredible security blanket for him as a head coach. Is Jokic. What an athletic putback from the Joker, who is down now and grabbing at his left ankle. Gordon kicks it out. Rivers a 3. Way short. Jokic there for the follow and the foul. You're in the mix. Woj is in the mix. We got a stacked team.
Yeah, really good team out there.
Campazzo another 3. They need that. Lead back to 10 for Phoenix. Barton trying to shake Booker. Booker hung. Barton eventually persisted.
then they call a play for him to get on the block, but makes the mistake and gets the offensive foul.
Here is Paul. His pull-up is good. Rainbow delivery.
Athletically gifted players. For Chris Paul to get that pull-up over him, that's a difficult shot.
Speaking of, Jokic finishes over Ayton. That foul on the other end on Ayton, by the way, just his first. Paul kicks it out. Bridges on the attack. Lays it in strongly over Jokic. A lot left on the free throw line for Denver as well, just 10 of 16. Here's Booker. That's a long two. It's good for Devin Booker.
And no disrespect to some of the past Phoenix Suns team. Well, actually a little bit of disrespect. He finally has teammates that he can trust, and put in that position, as you see with the left-hand floater. Okay, show off a little bit, Devin.
En route to the Western Conference Finals. Jokic bodying in, kicking out. In the corner, Barton. He got it. In the first half, Denver was a +7 with Barton on the floor, a -11 with him off. Booker, the runner. Barton, the offensive rebound. Morris thought about it. Will settle things down. Jokic, the hook is good. Booker wanted a whistle, didn't get it. Rebound loose. Ayton diving for it. Gordon was late. And a big second chance here for Phoenix. Booker in the corner, hits the three. Paul gives it up. 7 to shoot. Chris Paul in the mid-range. You know it. Here is Paul. Paul again in the mid-range. Just dancing out there.
It's lethal.
19 points for Paul. Jokic draws 2. Gets it back. 4 to shoot. Jokic, the soft touch. Green got blocked by Johnson. Booker can't finish. Ayton keeps it alive for Phoenix. Cam Johnson left alone. Nails a 3.
They are one of the best teams in this league.
Booker able to bank it in. Hanging tough. Devin Booker with 26. Crowd was looking for over and back. It was not. And how about Payne? High off the window with a scream. Earned afterwards. Saric. On the attack. Stops on a dime. Lays it in. Looked like the left foot might have slipped.
Knocking down some shots early after struggling in game 2, but just not enough offensive firepower. So Monte Morris knocking down that layup, that's going to be huge because he has shown up. Some of these offensive rebounds are coming from corner guys. You saw Torrey Craig. We've seen Bridges come in. You got to box out from the corner.
Jokic alone connects on a 3, his first of the night. Morris. Pull-up jumper, no. Jokic on the follow.
Like, that defense is scrambling, but the ball is moving quicker than they can scramble to the offensive player.
Barton, no. Jokic battling. What a battle. Jokic, no, pass. Look, my goodness. What a dish. Here is Paul. The pull-up is good.
That is just not a way to guard Chris Paul. And he just takes his time, runs time off the clock, and gets the shot that they want every time.
Paul again, the mid-range maestro.
I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to guard Chris Paul that way. Forces him into a difficult pass and ultimately gets you a turnover.
Jokic motoring, double. Oh, what a find, and Gordon reverses it in. Just got it away. Crowder to the corner, 5 to shoot. Bridges gives it back.
Look at that ball movement.
Alone. You bet.
Yeah, that's
big 3 from Paul. Morris, no. Jokic, the tip in. He's just been incredible on the offensive glass tonight. 30 points, 19 rebounds, 9 assists for Jokic. Booker given a lane, floats it in. Timeout Denver. From Jokic, but not enough as Phoenix keeps rolling. The Suns